Hello, everybody. I'm laughing at myself because I'm broadcasting on my page and it freeze framed me doing some crazy face. Anyway, hello. Happy Friday. I am so stoked to be here. Hi, Jessica. Let me see if I can figure out how to get all this stuff up. Yes, girl. Friday. You guys know I love the weekends because I work on my business nonstop. I am so obsessed. It's bad. So let me see if I don't know if my Live Leap is working. So I am just going to do a manual share just to make sure. Hold up a hot second. I'm so sorry because you guys know I like to dive right in, but sometimes technology does not like to cooperate. It just doesn't. So let's do this to my personal. Yes, I'm singing to you. And there we go. I need to get like a VA or somebody to do this stuff for me. All right, we're good to go. That was kind of fast. So I am going to try to shrink this up. I have so much going on my screen. It's hilarious. Yes, you can absolutely ask me a silly question because you know I'm a doof. Oh, and the drawers behind me. That's so funny, you guys. To make it real quick, I used to have a soy candle business, Bliss Candles, and it was crazy pants. And those are the tarts that I used to make. See? I still have them. I'm having a hard time giving up that business, but it was very labor intensive. And yeah, I really do need to shut my website and all that stuff down because I don't do it anymore. Yes, and they're good ones too. My candles were amazing. That's why I was so successful. But yeah, that's what's back there. So, all right, you guys, if you are here, you are either intrigued by the title or you kind of have an idea of what we're going to talk about today, and you are super stoked to be here and maybe even get a little tough love. I know if you're anything like me, tough love can actually be helpful. When you are struggling in your business and you kind of know you're probably not doing the things and you need a little kick in the fancy pants. So if you are on the Zoom, feel free to type into the chat. It looks like it's working. Hey, Jessica, and I will try to keep up with the Facebook feed as well. That's where Jessica is. Actually, we have two Jessicas, both of whom I love completely. So let's just dive in, you guys. Again, this is for you if you think maybe you know what this is going to be about and you need a little kick in the fancy pants, or you're just intrigued by marketing in general, you're new, you're established, and you just need some damn help. So, all right, I'm rolling with some notes today because I'm a little worried about my ADD because it's Friday. So you see me looking over, that's why, because I need a little assistance. So fun. You guys, let's talk about this. This totally, I'm going to relate to the dating scene. I don't know if any of you are in the dating scene still. I am, and holy crap. I mean, seriously, you guys, the older you get, the worse it gets. So yeah, the dating scene, looking for the perfect partner and finding nothing but goons. If anybody out there can relate, I would love to just have some love for that and know that I'm not by myself because this is crazy ridiculous. Goons. Okay, so let's talk about the dating scene, all right? Because this totally relates to what I'm going to talk about today. So maybe you hook up once, and I'm not the kind of person that does this, but a lot of people do. Maybe you hook up once and then you get ghosted. And if you don't know what ghosted means, it means these people like, poof, they're gone. You never see them again. Lord only knows what happened to them. They're texting like crazy or whatever, and then all of a sudden, nothing. So that's what that is. Or you hang out a few times, you get to know each other, and then the person disappears off the face of the earth, which is even more disturbing because where did they go? I have to laugh. I'm looking at the comments in both places. You guys are so silly. And so here's the interesting part. Like sometimes, have you ever had this happen where you find out later that the person actually really liked you and, you actually kind of liked them too, but you didn't do anything about it because They disappeared, so you kind of bagged the whole thing. Anybody? I'm trying to keep an eye on both. This, my friends, is the scene. Oh, yeah. See? This is the scene I keep seeing replay in online marketing too. Okay, so I'm going to go over this again. You hook up once, you get ghosted, or you hang out a few times. Think about this a hot second. Take some notes. I hope you guys have paper. Or you hang out a few times, you get to know the person a little, and then they disappear. And later on, you find out they actually did like you, and you kind of hella liked them too, and you didn't do anything because, again, they freaking disappeared. They disappeared on you. So think about that, and then think about what you see in online marketing. And please do not be afraid to pick on yourselves, because I have done this stuff myself. It's actually one of my biggest issues that I have had with my marketing over the last year, due to mindset issues and complete freaking frustration. I think I do it, but not on purpose. Yeah, that's hilarious. We don't do this on purpose, you guys. A lot of this is mindset related stuff, or we get frustrated, and you know, it has an effect. Sometimes I think people reach out to me when I'm super busy and forget to get back to them. Yes, that happens as well. My messenger right now is a hot mess. I continue to tell family and friends, please, for the love of God, do not use Messenger to reach me. They've all got my text. They can email me, they can text me, they can call me, any of it. They still get into Messenger, which is this shit show of what, you guys, let's just stop for a hot second, because I know you guys like my sense of humor sometimes. The wave. They have got to get rid of the waving thing. I got people waving at me like all damn day, like they used to poke me, and I'm like, stop waving at me. Oh my gosh. I think I go sometimes because I think no one's really paying attention. Oh, Lori has been hanging with me a bit lately. Lori, they are paying attention. They are. I'm telling you, I'm so serious. When I say 80 to 90% of my clients show up out of nowhere, I didn't even know they were watching. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. What the F is the wave? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said sorry for the F word, which I love so much. That's hilarious. Yes, the wave is so dumb. People can get on your messenger and seriously, they like click this little thing to wave at you, and they waste your time with this message with this hand. It's a freaking icon or graphic or whatever you want to call it. It's ridiculous. So if you're a super busy business owner like me, who's got messages up the wazoo, and then you've got the waving and the friends sending you weird freaking shit, it's like, it's a mess. So yes, I can totally relate to not getting back with people on Messenger. Oh, Lord, ladies. Okay, so here's the deal. So this is what I see in online marketing too, this whole dating scene kind of thing. And I don't even know how to respond to the wave, Lori, for real. Yes. Oh, the immediate pitches. Ladies, here, I gotta say this. Okay. I understand being new to entrepreneurship. I understand that there are people out there giving bad advice. I also understand that the MLMs are telling you to add people to groups. Don't do it. It pisses people off. I realize that they're also there's business coaches out there doing this stuff too right now, which blows my mind, telling people to do this. And then the whole pitch immediately after friending people, or inviting people to like your business page immediately after friending. Also don't do those. And this kind of aligns with our topic, stuff that you just don't want to do in your marketing. So I'll just continue. Thank God. See, this is why I've got the freaking notes, because you guys know I get off on a tangent. And then the other one I've had lately is people dropping offers and links immediately into my messenger. First of all, don't ever do that to me or anybody else unless you know what they do. I've actually had people, they didn't even look. There was a woman in a group the other day. I won't say who it was or what group. There was a woman in a group the other day. Somebody posted one of those nice posts where they just wanted squirrel. Yes. Holy cow. It was just for Instagram links. They just wanted Instagram links. This woman, every other one replied with what she does and, hey, do you want to set up an appointment? And at first I was really offended because she does the exact same thing I did. And I thought, I wasn't offended. I was just thinking to myself, I would never hire you because you didn't even look to see what I do. And there's the gold in that. Okay. She didn't even look to see what I do. So before you even try to use marketing tactics on somebody, make sure that you know what they do and that they even want your service or need it. But lots of links lately. I mean, women are seriously like sending me messages with no intro, like, hey, I'm Sally, I do XYZ, and I see that you do this. And I just thought, maybe you might be interested in this. If it's an intrusion, I'm sorry. None of that. Seriously, like flat links, like to groups and products and weird shit. And do not do that in your marketing, please. I would say that also, it's not in my outline, but I would say that also falls into the hit it and quit it, dropping shit like that and then taking off. It's like, what are you doing, you guys? I'm sorry, I was ignoring Facebook. Yeah, I've had the same thing. The people who barely engage and then all of a sudden reach out to hire me. Crazy. Yeah. So Jessica's talking about when you think nobody's looking. And I know she has had some really great success lately. And same thing, don't get frustrated when you're not seeing a lot going on there. All right, so let's move on. So here's what I'm seeing. Everybody wants easy, and it's getting worse this year, you guys. Things do not come easy. You have to work for them no matter what they are. And change your mindset around that. I don't know what's happening this year, but the work is actually fun. If you are aligned and doing what you should be doing, this is a blast. If you guys have been watching me the last couple of weeks during this launch, you've probably noticed that I'm having a great time. I am actually working from 4:30 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, and I'm constantly on the computer. I'm constantly creating content. I'm constantly coming up with new marketing ideas, talking to people, all of this stuff, but I'm having a blast. So this is not work. So stop wanting easy. And if you're having that much trouble with it, I suggest that perhaps you're not aligned and you need a little bit of help with that, which of course is something that we will talk about immensely in the Magnetized Mastermind, because that is a huge piece of moving forward in your business instead of sitting there discouraged and pissed off and upset with an empty bank account. So the other thing is people want the quick fix. They're just like out there. I can give so many examples. They want clients now, so they grab this thing that's supposed to give them clients now. And everybody and their brother is using this marketing trick with how I made 15K in one day. You guys. Okay, I'm gonna breathe. 15K in one day typically comes from being consistently out there and getting visible in marketing. I know Jessica's, yeah, amen, sister, addicted to her biz too. Yes. You guys, these people did work, yes, in capital letters. People did work in order to get there, in order to get those 15K days. They didn't just wake up in the morning, get up, stretch. Jessica says they've been working for months on their business, sometimes years. Yes. Yes, Jessica, preach. Preach, girl. Here's the deal. They did not get out and stretch and grab that big old mug of coffee and break out that journal and say, I'm going to make $15,000 today on day one, and make $15,000 on day one. They did. Oh my God, they manifested it. They did not manifest it. Oh my God, you guys. I totally believe a lot in, oh my gosh, I love you guys. You crack me up. Oh, you guys are priceless. Hi, Jennifer. if you guys are just coming on, I'm looking in two places because I'm actually right on the Zoom. When I do these, you have the opportunity to sign up for them on Zoom. So you've got like a direct line to me in the chat. And then I'm also doing them on Facebook. So my apologies if you wonder why I'm looking all crazy here, but that's why. But yes, the whole, I'm woo-woo and everything, but no, it doesn't happen overnight. Thank you for that comment because it's very helpful in this, what I'm talking about right now. So the quick fix, people want it. I'm sorry. I'm here as a coach and a strategist to tell you that it takes some work and some strategy. Do I believe that you can actually do it faster than a lot of women? That I actually do believe in. A lot of people, it can take 6 months, a year, 2 years to really get ramped up. I have seen women in 3 months who have completely rocked it, but they're doing some serious work to get that done. Okay. Even with me, you're already seeing some serious changes with my marketing, and it's really going to be kicked up a notch. Well, not a notch, really more like 100. So the next thing, female entrepreneurs are looking for these overflowing. Hi, Anza. I do not know how to get to wherever you are at, my dear. Let me see. I have no links to get me to you, wherever you are, my dear. Can you hit me up in the chat, lady? I don't see the Q&A. Hi, there you are. I see you now. Ask your question, sweetie. Okay, so female entrepreneurs too are, they're looking for these overflowing PayPal accounts before they ever pitch an offer. Oh my gosh, I just hit my mic. Sorry. You guys, people are going to buy from you if they don't know what you're offering. How could they? You have to be pitching. It just doesn't happen that way. Okay. So I'm the voice of reason. And that's why I'm here. I mean, as a coach, I'm supposed to be here to give. I'm gun shy now. Gun shy from what? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, got flamed in some group for pitching. Oh, dear. Well, there are some of them who are very touchy. I will tell you that Manifestation Babes has quite the reputation online for being really snarky about anything that even resembles a pitch. So you just have to be very careful. But if you follow group rules, you should be pretty good. And then just make sure you're not selling the same kind of stuff that the group owner is. That's just kind of, yeah. So anyway, let's see here. So this is a job, you guys. What you're doing, it's your job. So I want you to repeat this with the rephrase. This is your job. Write that in front of you if you need to. This is your job. And if it's important to you, I want you to take some notes. I'm going to look over here real quick and see who else we have. Any more comments? I don't see anything. In my 3rd year and finally making money, Jessica. Yes. It takes time, you guys. It takes time. So the Jessicas are going to get confused as to who I'm talking to. It's hilarious. Okay, so here we go. Let's dive into the nitty gritty, you guys. There's 2 types of hit it and quit it marketing. And I suspect that some of you really in the back of your head, you know this, and you're probably oh yeah, very smart. You guys probably know this, and deep down, you're probably thinking, oh, fuck, I'm doing this myself. But you know what? In coaching, part of the job is to actually put this stuff in people's faces, even though they know it. And because it helps, because it gives you that slap in the face to stop doing the shit that you're doing. So type number 1, I have 2 types here. There's probably 3 because we talked about another, but we're sticking with the 2 because the ADD. Number 1, you post a few times and you get discouraged because nobody flocks and you give up. Who's guilty? Over on Facebook, show me some hearts, show me some likes, whatever. Show me some gifts even, whatever you want. Talk to me. Yes, Lori. Lori says yes. I know Facebook is behind. Aw, thank you, Jessica. She's sending out some love. Okay, so type number 2. This is it. This is one that some of you might not think about sometimes. Ooh. Show me a 2 in the comments, you guys, if you're with me. I want to see some 2s. You actually do get a client or 2, and you act like you never knew them when you are done. Has anybody either had this happen to you? I'm seeing 2s over in Zoom. Has anybody ever had this happen to you where you're either the one that treats people? Let's be honest. We're honest in my crew. Have you ever been the one who's acted like you didn't know people when you were done? Some 2s in the comments. I know you're behind on Facebook. Hopefully you guys are still streaming live. Sometimes that freezes. And then, or if you've actually had that happen to you from a coach where they just poof, they don't know you, they disappear when you're done. 2s. All right, I'm going to keep rolling, you guys, because it's Friday and some people might think it's beer 30. Irish. Okay, let's start with type number 1. Online business takes persistence, strategy, and diversification. Diversification. Write this down, okay? You have to write it on your mirror. Nope, neither. Oh, good for you, Jessica. Write this down. Online business. Write these words down. Persistence, strategy, diversification. Can somebody type that for me in the comments on Facebook? Persistence, strategy, and diversification. If you can spell diversification. I'll see if I can do it myself. Online business takes persistence. Oh, ladies, I can't do all this at once. We can try it. I'm just not going to look. My spelling might be wrong. All right. It takes anywhere. Oh, type this in too. Thank you, Jessica. You are awesome. You guys write this down too. Remember this. Okay. You're over here dying. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm here to entertain. You guys know I like to entertain. Business should be fun. All right. You know what? I can show you guys what's happening and we can have fun at the same time. And I think that you're much more motivated to get out there and make some changes. So the other thing is the data on this is all over the damn place, but I hate to think it's probably more toward the high side, but it takes anywhere from 10 to 60 touches for someone to buy from you. So 10 to 60 times seeing you, interacting with you, you know, whatever it might be for them to really feel comfortable. You need a distraction. That's funny. You know, people need to really feel like they know you. And I'm reading this book right now about why women buy, and I've got to tell you, it's all emotion and story and how we communicate and everything. And I'm sure Jessica geeks out on this stuff for sure over on Facebook. You guys, it's super important. If people don't know you, they're not going to buy from you. You think about who you buy from online. It's the brands that are out there. Yeah, 10 to 60. I've seen ranges all over the place. The 10 was recent. I can't remember where I saw that. I feel like that's really minimal. Like I don't feel like that's enough. And I think the 60 was probably from when I coached with Melissa Farr. If you watch her when she does a U to U launch, she is on live all the time, doing challenges all the time, webinars all the time. And if you guys have seen what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, I'm out here all the time, you know, not as much as I would like to be. If I were out as much as I would like to be, just a tip for you guys, during a launch, I would probably be out here 3 times a day on video. I would, and I would love it. I would have a blast. As you can tell, it's one of my favorite things. Anyway, yes, so that many times. That is not to frustrate you. That's actually to help you strategize, okay? So it's a great way to put into perspective how much you really need to put yourself out there before you give up and hit it and quit it. All right, so people actually do want to get to know you, and reading this book about how, you know, why women buy. They want to get to know you. They want to talk to you. They want to have conversations with you. Women like communication in the fields. And I know that most of my followers, the best thing I've done with my business, reach out personally and offer chats with members. Yes, yes. Perfect. Thank you, Jessica, for typing that in. You are awesome, lady. You know, women like the communications, they like the feels, they like to talk about things, they like to talk about you know, things that they struggle with or things that they absolutely love, you know, and we're failing epically in that manner online quite a bit. One thing that really helped me are virtual networking get-togethers. Yes, because you can talk to people more realistically. I love that. That's a great idea. So we marketers aren't crazy. We just know that this is one standard truth, and it is what it is. So if you're guilty of hit it and quit it type 1, this may be why your business is going nowhere fast at turtle speed, if that is the case. All right, so this then is where you want to focus your efforts. 1, okay, that's what Lori says. So then this is great. This is breakthroughs for you guys. Take this as something you can run with, because now you know, holy crap, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing hit it and quit it type number 1. And now you can fix it. So what you need to do is really, you know, figure out now what is keeping you from putting yourself out there and fix it. Now, this is one of the places where having a coach comes in incredibly helpful. You know, I think a lot of people think having a coach is having somebody tell you what to do, and that's not necessarily the case. I got to tell you, I actually use my coaches more for telling me if my ideas and my approaches are crappy, but then also giving me that, because I'm a woman, that emotional support that I need and support with my business and the struggles and the happy times and all of that. I mean, coaching is a lot of that. It's guidance to say, this might be a better way for you to go. You might want to go this way instead. Helped her a ton, yes, to hire someone to help with copy. Absolutely. So figure out what's keeping you from putting yourself out there and fix it. That's the simple advice. If somebody can type that in on Facebook, figure out what it is keeping you from putting yourself out there and fix it. That's kind of a long sentence. If it requires getting a coach to get her done, hire a coach pronto, a good one, please. There are a lot of people out there lately that concern me a little bit. And of course, you guys know I've got the mastermind coming up. I've got coaching. I just opened up space for one-to-one coaching. If you guys know me, love me, trust me, I would love to work with you. One-to-one is actually my favorite, my admitted favorite. Although what I've done with the mastermind is constructed it in such a way that I get one-to-one time with you and I get to hang out with you in the group. And so it's really it's really super close to one-to-one, like super close at a far reduced rate. How many times should you post daily? It's really going to depend on your audience and what you're trying to accomplish, not to mention the type of post that you want to put out there. So, you know, because sometimes you can overdo. You may notice sometimes, like, I will start to go gung-ho in my group and then I bring it back a bit because I see that the interaction is going down a little bit, which means I'm overwhelming them. To me, that means I'm overwhelming them. And when I back it down, it seems to make improvements. Now, the other thing is, if you're doing live video, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you could do, you know, 2-3 live videos a day and not be overkill, but it depends on your audience. And sometimes in marketing, you really have to try things. You know, for me, Instagram, I tried posting once a day, tried posting twice. Now I'm up to, it's insane, like 4 or 5. 4 or 5 is working great. But here's the other thing though with my Insta. I need to mix it up. And this is a great example of this. You know, I'm putting quotes out there. I'm putting value posts out there. I'm also promoting my Facebook group out there. I'm promoting programs. I'm putting testimonials out there. I'm doing short videos. I'm doing, it's for my audience, what my audience wants and what they respond to. Jessica, hire a coach to get her done. Thank you. I love mastermind groups. Yes. Masterminds are the bomb. That's why I'm doing one. And I'm actually probably going to release another April 1st for all of you who said you weren't quite ready yet. So if that excites you, let me know. How many times should you post daily? Yeah, I mean, so I know that my answer wasn't specific, but everybody's different and their audience is different. And I think that we've talked about that before. And that's one of the places where you really want a coach to sit down with you and help you create that strategy and figure out where you're going to get the most traction. Find someone who's been around a while. It's something many times a day. No those. There's a typo. It's how consistently you're doing it. Oh my gosh, yes, that is a good point too. The consistency is huge. If you disappear, again, we're talking about the hit it and quit it, and we're talking about type 1, where, you know, you need that consistency and that persistence. If you're not, people they'll leave, they will lose interest. It's happened to me before. You know, a lot of you guys know that I deal with some serious depression on occasion, and we've talked about that, you know, I think last month. And a lot of you are probably shocked because I come on like this, and I am genuinely, you know, thrilled to be here and happy and stoked and all of that. But I do have moments where the depression kicks my ass and I disappear. I'm actually doing really well with that over the last several weeks because I've just really zoned in to what's important and loving it. So, but if you do that, realize it's absolutely true. People will drop off. You'll lose their interest and everything. So again, that persistence. Let's see. So here's the other part as far as type 1 goes. All depression comes in cycles. Yes. Nothing over here. Okay. So here's what you need to do. You need to figure out where you're trying to go. I think I got ahead of myself there in answering the questions. You know, figure out where you're trying to go, and then devise a visibility and marketing plan that's going to get you there and stick. And then you need to stick to your schedule, remember? And that's funny because Jessica just talked about consistently being there. And again, this is in my notes. Develop a visibility and marketing plan that's going to get you there and stick to your schedule. That is definitely noteworthy over on Facebook. Devise a visibility and marketing plan that is going to get you there, and capital letters, stick to your schedule. You know what I used to do? Oh my gosh, you guys, I could just kick myself in the pants. I would schedule stuff and cancel it all the time. All the time. You know, sessions and free this and free that, and I would cancel it. Don't do that. You need to stick to your schedule the best you can. Now, I know that there's one person on here right now who I feel so bad for because she was not able to stick to her schedule, and she knows who she is, for the last several weeks because she was so darn sick, and my heart goes out to her, but she's going to bounce back like crazy because, you know, she's got an awesome mastermind going on and all kinds of stuff. So, but if it's within your control, stay consistent and stick with your schedule. And then, you know what? Revisions are sometimes necessary, and repeating is sometimes necessary. If something works, repeat that shit. Do it over again. I mean, sometimes you obviously need to, you know, tweak it a little bit before you put it out there again, because otherwise it's just like, girl, that is the same thing you did yesterday. Which may happen with some of my marketing tomorrow unless I get some new posts created in the morning. But see, that stuff is very, 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 very important. So let's move on to type 2. Oh, lots of smiles. Let's move on to type 2. So this I just geek out about. I love this. Content recycling, absolutely. Okay. Number 2, whether you realize it or not, and I think I said this already, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just going to repeat. Whether you realize it or not, your past clients are walking billboards. This is also Facebook worthy. Let's see if I can, yes, let's see if I can do this. Your clients are walking billboards. This happened to me twice this week, you guys. For real. Boom. This happened to me twice this week. Okay? I'm not bullshitting you. These people love you and they support you if you've done your job. All right? These are your past clients or even your current clients. I still remember the coach who was known for disappearing after her contracts were done. And I was actually one of those clients. You never saw her. Here's the thing. Here's the proof. You never saw her getting any shout outs online. Ever. Okay, and obviously I'm not talking about Melissa Farr. She would disappear. I mean, you would work with her and she would disappear. She was just done with you. And it was known, and she never got any shout outs. Shout outs are so important for social proof online. And your past clients are, like I said, walking billboards. And so, the person who wasn't getting the shout outs, she wasn't getting them because she hit it and quit it with her clients. Lori says, I had a coach disappear mid-contract. Holy crap, are you serious? That's terrible. I would never do that. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. You guys. Wow. I am so sorry. You would never, ever, ever get that with me. Would never do that. I'm a stubborn ass and you're not leaving me until our work is done. No coach with integrity would do that. No shit, Jessica. Holy cow. I am so sorry. That is not common. So yeah, she hit it and quit it with her clients, okay? Type number 2, like I said, she hit it and quit it. When she was done with them, she tossed him aside like a creeper you picked up at the bar when you were 21, and she was out of there. Just done. Like, bye, Felicia. I mean, not cool. And so, did she get a lot of referral traffic? I doubt it. And you know what's sad about that, you guys, is she was really good. She really was. She was really good. Sweet person and everything, but just completely dropped the ball on the type 2. So you need to really treat your client. This shouldn't have to be said, but what happens? Treat your clients like gold during and after their experience with you. During and after. My client, I absolutely love my clients. I still talk to the people that I've worked with and still partner with the people that I've worked with and all of that. And it's not for the billboard thing. It's really because I love them as humans. So I don't understand why it's hard for people to do this in the first place. But, I am a different kind of person, a different kind of human. There are a lot of things that go on in the world that I do not understand because I would never do them. But, your clients, not only do they deserve it, but they'll tell people about you. So looking at it from the marketing side, think no-cost advertising that you didn't lift a finger for. You didn't have to do anything for it other than hopefully be the good human that you already are and continue to talk to and hang out with people that you adore. Not hard. These people will literally drive people to your videos and your social media. This is exactly what happened to me this week. Oh my gosh, this morning I woke up to 2 or 3 people that shouted out at me. 2 or 3 on posts on social media, you guys. That's the goal. And one of them was in a huge group. I was like, hey. I mean, obviously a lot of it is because of, a couple today. Yeah, see, Jessica had some too. I love it. I love it. It's the best feeling in the world, and that's really your goal. I always tell people, working with me, the goal is to get you a pipeline of clients, get you a clear strategy, and get you seen as the expert online so that people shout you out. Because shout outs are free and they are the best social proof. I mean, between testimonials and shout outs from women who absolutely love what you're doing, girl, That is when this shit starts to get effortless. You know, when people like me talk about effortless sales and effortless discovery calls, the backbone of that shit is this stuff that happens in the background when people get to know you, when they get to know you as a person, when they get to know that you know your stuff. That is the backbone. That's why you can actually have this stuff a lot easier down the road, is by doing this stuff. So when we look at these hit it and quit it, my notes are done. When you look at these two types of hit it and quit it's, you got to get this shit under control so that you can have all that happening for you as well, getting those shout outs, you know, getting that referral traffic, getting people to really know you and flocking to you because you're out there so much and they know who you are and what you do and what you offer. Because nobody, I mean, some people like sales. I mean, I do kind of like sales. I like a version of sales. But I don't like that high pressure shit where you're trying to talk somebody into something. I should never have to talk somebody into coaching with me, ever. And neither should any of you. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are going to hear that and go, what? But that is my belief, and I'm sticking to it. If you're out there and you've got a good strategy and a good visibility and good marketing and you're relating well to people, you're clear on what you're doing, you shouldn't have to be on the phone begging people to pay for your services. I just don't see it. I've literally twice in the last year had people, well, in the last 6 months was, I had got people on the phone and they were just like, how do I pay you? I'm like, well, okay, here's how you pay me. You know, it was effortless because they'd already seen me on video. They've already seen my stuff. They know. They just know. They had a couple today. The key, I realized for myself, 2 things. I wasn't telling people what I actually do. And 2, I wasn't deciding what it is that I do, pulling myself in different directions. Yep. And I've seen your stuff lately. It's very clear, very laser focused. That's the difference. That is the difference, you guys. So as far as hitting it and quitting it, did that help you guys? What did you tell me? What did you pull from this that maybe you can take away and work on? I'm starting to get to the point where I need water and I forgot to bring my water. So I'm going to have to quit soon. I'm going to have to quit soon. Yes, I'm glad. Awesome. Anybody over on Facebook? Are you guys frozen? Please tell me you're not frozen. I hope not. Facebook loves to freeze. Uh-oh, something just happened. I'm not sure what. I think Facebook may have frozen. I'm not 100% sure. But all right. Anybody else? Jessica says, thanks for sharing all of this. You guys, real quick, Magnetize Mastermind starts February 24th. Early bird cart closes tomorrow. So if you want the early bird price, get yourself in by the end of the day tomorrow. If you guys, I will tell you, you guys know that I'm very flexible. If you really need that 10% discount that I offered on Valentine's Day, send me a message. I really don't want to put my personal email out on Facebook Live on. Okay, send it to Messenger. I'll check my Messenger if you really need that discount. And if you're somebody who really could use a scholarship, like the 50% scholarship, still reach out to me and I will get you the link to apply for that. And we'll see what we can do. I want you guys to get the help that you need. Love your lives. Thanks so much. Thank you, love. I need to put together a visibility plan I can stick with. That's my takeaway and goal. Awesome. They should send you a messenger. I know. I'm like, oh gosh, not messenger. At least I don't get the dirty pics from men yet. I do get a lot of creepy messages from men, but not dirty pics. Thank the gods. Oh great. Now I'm on my page. They'll probably start sending them. I get a lot of creepy friends requests though. Me too. I decline those right away. But yeah, you guys, if you want to get into that mastermind and you need some help, I am going to be looking at the applications possibly this weekend, or maybe, right before the start of the mastermind. So don't think that I'm ignoring you and that you're completely out. But if you are somebody new who needs that help and you want to be in the mastermind, let me know, you guys. And if you are super stoked about the fact that I'm looking at adding one that actually starts April 1st to accommodate all of you who said you're like up to your eyeballs and stuff right now, or finishing up another thing, do let me know. I need that feedback because I don't want to put in the work if it's not going to pay off, because it's a lot of work doing launches. All right, you guys, thinking it's beer 30. I am starving. I'm going to get some food and then maybe some beers. All right, so I need to figure out how to stop this, and I will talk to you guys soon. You all know how to reach me. If you're not in my Facebook group, go to fempreneurs.biz. That is a direct link. Have a great weekend as well, dear. And ask to join. Do make sure you fill out the questions, or I may not let you in if I don't know you're in business. And yeah, Magnetize, I will put the link to that in the comments. I'll put the link to the group in the comments too. And talk to you guys soon. Love you. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, I'll see some of you tomorrow for tomorrow's presentation. Bye. Happy Friday. Wave. Haha. I love it. Oh gosh, you're a stitch.